Thank you very much. Nice job. Thank you very much. I'd like to start by thanking the military veterans here tonight for your service to our country, and to the Gold Star families joining us. We honor you and we honor your loved ones. Governor Baker and constitutional officers, President Rosenberg and Speaker DeLeo, and members of the legislature, the Boston City Council, and all the federal delegation, Ambassador Flynn and his wife Kathy, clergy and community leaders, welcome. To my mother Mary and my brother John, to Laurie and Lauren and my family, thank you for your love and support. And to everyone in Symphony Hall tonight or watching at home, good evening. I'm here to report that the City of Boston is as strong as it's ever been. A year ago, I stood on this stage and invited you to help build a thriving, healthy, innovative future for our city. We are creating that vision together in Imagine Boston 2030, our first citywide plan in 50 years. And we are making it a reality by achieving the goals we set last year. In 2015, we built more homes than ever. Nearly 4,900 units started, a new record. Over 1,000 of those were affordable homes, a new record. And 3,800 homes were completed, another new record. We began construction on the Dearborn STEM Academy in Roxbury, Boston's first high school built specifically for science and technology. Violent crime and property crime went down for a second straight year, and homicides fell to a 16-year low. Unemployment fell to a 14-year low, and we also opened a state-of-the-art homeless facility, replacing every shelter bed from Long Island. We created the nation's first Office of Recovery Services to combat substance abuse, and we set new national standards for firefighter safety by investing in equipment to prevent job-related cancers. We defended our title as the #1 American city for energy efficiency, and at the historic Paris Climate Talks, we beat out cities around the world to win the award for community engagement. To make City Hall more responsive, we launched a 311 system. We unveiled the pilot of our new website, and we gained international attention for CityScore, a first-of-its-kind, data-driven scoring system for city government. Make no mistake, the year brought challenges. It began with nearly 10 feet of snow. From the North End to Brighton to Hyde Park, we shoveled, we scraped, we salted, and we shoveled some more. But despite nearly $40 million in plowing costs, we worked with the City Council to end the year with our budget surplus intact, at perfect bond ratings, adding millions of dollars to invest in parks, schools, and senior housing. Thank you. I want to take a moment to thank all 18,000 employees of the City of Boston, along with the businesses, nonprofits, and workers, students and teachers, immigrants and entrepreneurs, the dreamers and the doers, the young and the old, who make our city great. I am so proud of the work we did together. I've been in this job now for 2 years. But every morning I get up and I feel like my dream came true all over again. A kid from Dorchester who made some mistakes and needed some help gets to be mayor of the greatest city in the world. I think of how far I've come and the people who helped me, and I'm grateful. And I think of the people I meet all across our city who share their hopes and dreams with me, and I am inspired. But I also think about people who I meet who are struggling. I think about Brianna and her 2 children. I met them at the table of friends' Thanksgiving dinner at the TD Garden. They were hoping for a hot meal, but dreaming of a real home and a better life. And they weren't the only ones. No matter what progress we made in the day before or the year before, our work isn't done, not even close. But I have faith. I have faith that in Boston, we have the talent and we have the heart to keep doing that work until we are a city where every family can make a home, every kid gets a strong start in school, and every adult has a fair chance to build a career. That's the vision, and that's the work I recommit myself to every day. Tonight, as I discuss our plans for the coming year, I ask everyone to join me, to commit to each other, that we'll work together, we'll build our dreams together, and we'll leave no one behind. This is the vision of a community that Boston, at its best, has always been about. It's how we've made history, and it's how we'll make the future as well. That's why I look forward to welcoming General Electric to its new global headquarters in Boston. And with us tonight is Ann Klee, head of GE Site Selection Committee. Thank you, Ann, very much. GE is not only a historic innovator, returning to the city where Thomas Edison got his start. It's not only another step forward for Boston on the world stage, it's a magnet for talent and investment that will direct towards our shared goals in opportunity, in community, and education. Thank you. I would say that was my mother, but she's sitting in the front row. That's the future I'm focused on, tonight and every day. And if you look around Symphony Hall, you'll see it. Hundreds of students from the Boston Public Schools are here. I invited them because they need to be part of the conversation about the direction their city is headed. And when it comes to the... And when it comes to schools, they deserve to know that their mayor is standing behind them. I want to take a moment to address them directly. I know how hard you work. I know the challenges you face. I was a struggling student in this city once, as were many of the adults in this room. We don't need you to be perfect. We need you to keep learning and keep believing in your dreams. The rest is on us. You deserve a community united behind you. That's what I want you and everyone to know. The Boston Public Schools are my priority. A year ago, I said, despite the many bright spots, I was not satisfied with our system's performance. So we went to work. We appointed a dynamic superintendent in Dr. Tommy Chang. We hired We hired 24 new principals. I met with most of them personally. I'd like to ask all our principals in this hall tonight to please stand to be recognized. We began by extending the school day for every student through 8th grade. We are redesigning our high schools for a 21st century education. We invited the entire community to help create our 10-year school building plan. And for the third straight year, I will send a budget to the City Council that increases school funding for a total increase of nearly $90 million since I took office. Our students are making us proud. 4th and 8th grade reached new heights on our national reading tests. 10th grade MCAS scores went up and the achievement gap shrank. I want to recognize the exceptional achievements at the Perkins Elementary in South Boston and English High in Jamaica Plain. And I want to congratulate all our students and all our teachers for all of your hard work. Student success goes deeper than what we can measure in a classroom. The students here tonight show why. Take Kelsey King, a senior at the John D. O'Brien High School. She runs a clothing drive for fellow students in memory of the year her mother spent homeless. That's the kind of character and that's the kind of heart that we have in our schools. They're why we set our sights high and keep our eye on the prize, to end the achievement gaps, to make every school a success story, to create a national model for across-the-board excellence in urban education. Reaching that goal will take some hard work and more. It will require a unified effort. That's why the conversation around schools concern me. Instead of unity, too often we see schools pitted against one another by adults. Tonight, I'm calling on everyone to come together to back all our children, all our teachers, and all our schools. That means fair and sustainable funding for both district and charter schools. It means exploring a unified enrollment system that could help families level the playing field amongst all schools. This spring, we will deepen the enrollment conversation to address challenges in special education, language services, discipline policies, and transportation. I know that passions run deep, and they should. But the commitment we share to Boston's children runs deeper. We have a tremendous opportunity to come together right now behind programs that experts, teachers, and parents all agree make a lasting difference. That's why I invite everyone to join me in making a stand for early education. The Boston Public Schools pre-kindergarten program is proven to close the achievement gap. The city has added seats each of the last 2 years, yet hundreds of children still sit on the waiting list, their parents frustrated, already doubting that system if it'll ever work for them. We've stretched funding as far as it can go, and we're not alone. I asked leadership at the State House and every legislator to work with Boston, with Lawrence, with Salem, with Attleboro, and other cities and towns to expand to high-quality pre-kindergarten. I know we share this priority. Now let's fund it. Let's work through the state budget process this year to make a full investment in our children, our families, and our Commonwealth's future. Let's live up to our reputation as the world-leading learner in leading. Let's put Boston and Massachusetts at the forefront of early education. And let's give all our kids an equal chance at success.